What is up, homies? Welcome back to another movie reaction from Heroes Reforged. Tonight, I don't know how we ended up here, but we are watching Morbius. Oh, God.
I'll tell you how we ended up here, gentlemen.
Okay.
I'll tell you how. Because when the movie Madam Web comes out, I want full reign to be able to talk about that movie.
And trash it.
Talk shit about that movie if it's deserving of it.
Yeah.
And I think the only fair way to do that is to have this POS fresh. And I've seen it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it.
I have not seen it.
So once all three of us have seen it, we'll be able to add it to our data bank of what like Sony Studios is doing with like the Marvel Spider-Man side characters and villains and stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll have this as we go into Madam Web, for better or for worse. That's why we're rewatching or watching this for the first time.
Yes.
I guess.
If you're watching along, you can watch the uncut reaction on Patreon, of course. If you're watching on YouTube, I guess you're cheat coding a little bit, but for this is the one time I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah.
We are watching the Blu-ray, so whether you're watching on streaming or on Blu-ray, set yourself up at 00000.
That's how this works.
That's how this works, always and forever, and then we'll count you in. I don't really have any other thoughts about this movie other than, or this experience we're about to go through.
Just
other
Morbius.
Than, God damn it, why me?
Wait, do you have the PS4 control?
Sure do.
Oh, okay, cool. Making sure. I didn't see it.
Right?
Oh, it's right there.
Hello.
Okay.
I see a little Morbius poking out.
Hey, you guys ready?
All right, bros. It's Morbin time.
All right,
Let's do it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Like so far, this movie's tight, bro.
So far, 10 out of 10.
I'll tell you when it loses me.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're going in right now, this movie's like 5 stars. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that logo.
That logo's classic.
We're still at
Classic
5 stars.
logo.
And we're down to 4 or 3. Whoa, it sounds like Dark Knight.
I mean, those graphics are pretty cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This opening title's not the worst thing about this movie.
No.
Wait a minute. What is this? Am I watching? Am I watching Despicable
Is this
Me?
House of M?
Morbius.
Huh.
Okay, cool. What does Morbius mean? What's the first shot of this film? 2-star movie.
Okay, I'm out. 0 star.
It gets much worse. This one's trying to be like Pandora.
Yeah.
You remember it. But it wasn't always that way. It's not this. This is Earth. Cerro de la Muerte, Costa Rica. That's got to be a fake place,
That's
right?
absolutely fake. Nobody would call it Cerro de la Muerte.
At least these visual effect shots look really nice.
I mean, it's like nature photography. Yeah.
The photography's good.
Yeah, some of that photography. That plane, though, that helicopter looks shitty.
The angle of that helicopter flying down, it would have hit the Earth already.
Yeah.
Vampire bats weigh almost nothing, but they can down a creature nearly 10 times their size.
What?
Impressive.
Like, this is the fakest set I've ever seen. Like,
What are you using as bait?
You volunteering?
Leaving. Pay me now. Before the sun goes down.
why is this guy so scared of, like, little mammals, bro?
He's scared of the Morbin time. That's what he's scared of.
You throw in that bushcrafter on your belt and we have a deal.
It's also weird because he's doing this role and he's also doing the Joker, and it's just like, it's too much Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Too much weird, quirky, kind of gross Jared Leto.
I don't know. I don't think he's like a normal person. So I don't think that what he thinks
The character or Jared Leto?
Jared Leto. So I don't think,
you're
like,
right.
In real life, when he's like, you know what would be cool? I don't think it's actually cool at all.
No. Is he slicing up a bunch of bats?
The only thing that I will give this opening is that it cuts right to the chase. It doesn't waste a minute.
I guess.
I guess.
That circle transition was
terrible.
A default circle transition from
You didn't
Premiere.
even feather that fucking thing.
No.
I don't like this. Is this the kid that played Shazam?
No.
No.
He looks like him.
That's the kid who played Shazam.
Everyone's here to help.
I do love this actor, though, on the left. He's fantastic.
This is Lucian. Lucian, Michael. Michael knows more about this place than I do. Play nice.
Yeah, that guy's a great actor.
What would you do if you could be normal, just for an hour?
I don't think about it.
it's just like
God damn
it's
it.
the way
This is
that
so
it's
drab.
Not to be outside when school gets out.
the way that it's
Like the
edited.
original Spartan.
Yeah, the cuts are weird. They're next to the bed, next to the window, next to the bed, next to the window.
Like I get what they're going for. I also think that the writing is like too written. I'm like, I don't think these kids would speak
No,
to
they
themselves
wouldn't.
the way they're
There's
speaking.
no normalcy to these children speaking.
Right. And then lastly, I know we're in Greece. This kid's American. This Lucian kid is British.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel one iota that this could really be happening somewhere in the world. You know?
How did he know that?
He's a genius. He's a mechanical genius.
It took a team of scientists to build that machine, and you fixed it with a ballpoint pen.
You're a genius.
There's a school for gifted children in New York.
Immediately.
I'm gonna find a cure for us, so we can be cranky old
I
men
think
someday.
it's asking too much of these kid actors too. Like they're
Yeah.
not great.
No.
And they're asking of the kids to like be so beautiful and emotional that an audience is
Yeah.
going to love these two boys and want them to succeed in life. When really I'm like, this is fake. I don't care about this.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this.
I mean, they do kick the shit out of him.
Literally.
Like I know bullies
Go
exist. I know bullies exist, but like, bro, this kid had a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like. And those 4 boys were in Greece. They live in paradise. What are they? Why are they? What are they? What's their deal?
His development of artificial blood has saved more lives than penicillin.
That's insane.
Please step forward to acknowledge the receipt of your prize from His Majesty, the King of Sweden.
Wow, it's great.
That guy's like, yeah, you know that's why you're here?
We both know I have issues. But hey, I kept the program.
The other thing that bothers me too. I know this movie's like an hour and 43 minutes, but it's like the scenes are little micro scenes.
Yeah, no real room to like grow.
Dr. Morbius is back. Maybe you should try losing for a while, see how that feels.
Not gonna happen.
Do you see that camera just judder to a stop? Jesus Christ.
Dr. Morbius is in trouble.
She's great. She's my favorite character in the movie. She's in Andor, right?
Yeah.
Love her.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
What's her face?
Bix or
Bix. Yeah, the one that's going crazy.
yeah.
You're pushing yourself too hard.
Yeah, I don't like this whole thing of this actor Jared Leto pretending to be, you know.
What am I actually doing here?
Remixing human DNA with bat DNA.
These are the only mammals on Earth that have evolved to feed exclusively on blood.
Is that true?
Yes, it's the same way leeches work.
We have to push the boundaries, take the risks. Without that, there is no science, no medicine, no breakthroughs at all.
I think I would have liked it better if it wasn't like a mad scientist thing, but it was just like, no, this is what we're gonna do, and but something goes wrong, you know? Because it just led to him talking when I'm like, nobody talks like that.
Also, like, kind of the unhinged character is the character that he's kind of leaning towards recently.
Yeah, right.
And I just don't. I mean, he's already an unhinged guy from what I hear, and like in tabloids and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't need to see more of this.
It's interesting too, because the way that this character is set up, it's like he's the greatest doctor in the world,
But he has a Casio.
you know. And I'm like, did he have to be? Did he have to be this like Nobel Prize winning? You know, I wonder if any of that is because of any kind of ego from Jared Leto in real life. That those effects look pretty good.
Yeah, that mouse
That
is
little
actually
mouse?
pretty well done.
Pretty good. Mouse looks good. Spoon looks good.
Failure.
I don't want to see you get hurt.
I feel like the camera's moving too much.
A little too much. Every scene, the camera is just kind of jiggling too much.
It was behind it was like in the back cage.
Yeah.
Dr. Morbius, it's Anna.
Oh my God, he can't get there fast enough. He cares so much.
We have to induce a coma before she has a stroke.
Jeez.
Take a nice, long nap.
Michael.
Took him that long to walk across the hallway?
Yep.
It's alive. It's alive.
My door is always open.
We miss you at Horizon. We could use your mind.
I leave you two to your fun.
Yeah, Horizon was the name of the company in the comic books I think that Peter Parker worked at for a while.
Oh, really?
How's Martine doing these days?
Dr. Bancroft, she is overqualified, outperforming, brilliant as usual.
It's funny, they take the whitest name for a woman character, Martine Bancroft, which is the name of a woman in Morbius comics, and they have a Latina player, and I'm like, then change the name, Martine Barrera or something. Change it, you know?
Love is not on the cards for us, my friend.
Listen, if you start quoting the Notebook to me, I am going to stop and hobble very slowly in the opposite direction.
Adam, was that a chuckle from a line? Wow.
I'm so curious if their faces are done with like CG enhancements or makeup.
I think it's makeup.
Yeah, I think so. Possible.
Just a little bit of white makeup, dark around the eyes, makes it really sink in.
Very expensive.
I knew that was coming.
And not exactly legal. Oh, and it has to be done in international waters.
Matt Smith is great, though. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Remember he was going to be in episode 9? That didn't work out.
Oh.
We don't have much time left. This could be our last chance. So what do you say? We go out with a fight?
It's Morbin time.
You with me?
Till the day you die, brother.
Brother.
We're the original Spartans, mate.
No, you're not.
The few against the many.
No.
Yeah.
Again, on paper, like, I get what they're going for. International waters, Eastern Seaboard. I just think that the movie's a little overwritten. Like, I don't believe, especially them as kids.
It's taking itself too seriously.
Maybe.
It really is.
Yeah, maybe there could have been more fun to have with this.
Dude.
With this concept.
Imagine a little bit of Werewolf by Night infused into this.
Oh,
come on, man.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of the
original Morbius comics were in black and white. They weren't black and white. So, yeah, I just don't. I don't think Jared Leto is that kind of actor.
No.
To have that kind of tongue-in-cheek fun with it. Interestingly, if it was Matt Smith playing Morbius, I think he could have pulled it off.
I think so
maybe,
too.
but
more humor in
I
it.
don't know. I just don't think this project should have ever existed.
I would agree.
Human trials.
Because the concept is like vampire superhero.
Yes, exactly.
And this basically is just a superhero movie. It's not a vampire superhero movie.
And Morbius is a villain.
Yeah. I mean, when he's at his best, yeah, he kind of is.
You know, the whole near-death thing is very, very chic. I read it in Cosmo.
It's so funny. Cosmo
Do they still make Cosmo?
I don't think so.
This better not be my last one. I know this is painful, but you got it.
Now, this is... I don't know how they did this.
Bingo.
Not this, but just like how thin he is.
Right.
They use a body double? I don't know.
Yeah.
Steve Rogers style.
They did it with Steve Rogers.
That looks like a head replacement.
Yeah. They're using the beard line to hide the scene.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty well done.
Wait until he turns into a thick ass boy. Oh yeah, I forget this actor. This actor shows up in so many like movies and shows.
Yeah, wasn't he in the first Hellboy movie? What am I
Maybe.
thinking of?
Get out.
He's escaped.
Michael?
Not Michael.
Michael Morb?
I think I had this actually ranked above Venom Let There Be Carnage. Right? You're already yawning?
Venom
You're
2's
sleepy?
yeah, Venom 2's pretty bad.
Venom 2's worse than this.
Don't move.
Oh.
Don't shoot!
Oh yeah, I remembered what they. Yeah.
Whoa.
Michael.
I mean, like, he looks pretty sick right there, dude. That's cool.
That's a good reveal.
Yeah.
Michael, please. Michael, stop!
This like cloudy shit that they do, I don't like it.
It's weird.
I don't like it. It is weird. I'm not a fan of this.
It's like when Dracula turns into a bat or something.
Mm-hmm. But it's but this isn't that. It's just supposed to come from science.
Right.
And that's a magical element. He's basically teleporting.
Yeah, like I don't like it. Again,
it's a lot going on.
A Sony executive believes there's a person that's going, oh my God, this is fucking incredible. Oh my God, dude. Did you see how he moved? I've never seen something like that.
We saw it in X1.
No, she died. Oh man, he's gonna bust out of that door.
Fall back! Fall back!
He's gonna kill all these hired guys. This is PG-13, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Just
yeah. Pretty sure it is.
Don't even. If you want to do some scary shit in a movie, do it. I really think this is maybe where the movie kind of lost me, honestly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like everything up to this point, it's awkward. But I could see them attempting a character.
You know what this feels like?
An origin story.
This feels like the first appearance of Batman in Batman Begins.
Right, like that's what they're going for.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like it's
where are
the guy
you?
shooting at him, and exactly. Got him.
So cheesy.
Okay, so this is where we cut to Spider-Man now, right? This is where Tom Holland comes in.
Like,
dun, 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 dun,
it's like this movie.
dun.
This movie wanted to like have him kill people, and he doesn't. He's supposed to be a good guy, not a bad guy, right? But then the people that he's killing, we're not supposed to feel too bad for them because they're like in international waters and they have guns, and one guy was a jerk to Martine before he gets killed, right? So it's like, okay, well then do you want me to feel for Michael Morbius as he has to wrestle with the fact that he's killed people, innocent people, or not? You know? And like, yeah, dude got jacked for this. He looks good. He looks like a great superhero
I think
shape.
he normally looks like that.
Yeah.
He may have bulked up
Standard
more.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he
because he's a rock star. Like he goes on stage and does that. He takes his shirt off, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know what's the one thing that I will give Jared Leto for? He must drink blood or something because he's like,
does not age.
He's like in his 50s already.
I don't know. Yeah.
To keep that luscious head of hair.
You know, what would I do if I were writing this story? Would I make it so that Martine died and then he had to deal with that? What is Michael Morbius going to do from this point on?
Yeah.
You know,
What's his motivation?
Is his life destroyed? Or, like, what are we doing with this character?
How's he not an ounce of remorse for the people he just killed?
No.
Yeah, so, I mean,
accidentally?
I think, yes, because he just said, oh my God. Like, I think he's going to see what he did. It's almost like a werewolf thing, right?
Right. Completely taken over by the monster.
Which is like, fine, then do that story. Yeah, he's going to see what he did.
Oh, I see.
So he's not happy about it because he's the good guy.
Ah,
but again,
I see. Okay.
In Spider-Man comics, he just puked. In Spider-Man comics, he is this threat for Spider-Man, but he's still like a tortured, perfect Spider-Man villain. They're all it's like the Lizard, right? It's like Dr. Connors, who also had a disability, and then he What you gonna do, bro? Oh, he jumped off the boat. Forgot about that.
Okay. Oh, Tyrese is in this? Yep. That's how you know it's good.
Yep, that's always the indication of a quality film.
You heard the man. Can we please have the room? If you could start exiting, that'd be fantastic.
His comic relief is an actor and writer named Al Madrigal.
Well, we haven't had anything
This
good
guy?
since that thing in San Francisco. 8 bodies.
He's talking about Venom.
I see.
It's so weird. They're so loosely connected, and then they'll be like, this is his own universe. Okay.
Yeah.
Then wiped all the surveillance footage.
And they grew unconscious and jumped overboard?
It happens. Oh, and get this. All the bodies that you're looking at are nearly drained of their blood.
Batman.
Early this morning, an unmanned cargo ship was discovered near the eastern tip of Long Island.
How does that make the news? Does stuff like that make the news?
Yeah, it does. I just don't think you spend a lot of time watching the news, Hector.
I don't, honestly. He goes to see Martine. Also, change your name to Martina. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
What are we doing?
That's all you need to do.
Martina Bancroft.
Lab 1. Privacy screens.
Oh, so he's back to his like sickly self. Look at that. Let's see, Dad. What are they? How are they doing that? CG?
A little bit of CG.
It almost looks like it's done with like stop motion.
Yeah. Almost like how they do the horror movies.
Yeah.
Where they make like the actresses move a little bit more twitchy by changing the frame rate.
Yep. Could be that. They're like clipping frames.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drink it, bros.
I hate it when movies do that thing where they cover their mouths and it's very obviously not going into their mouths.
Right.
Dun 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 dun.
Little Batman, little Dark Knight, little Terminator,
a little bit.
Little Tron Legacy.
Yeah, right.
For the first time in my entire life, I feel good.
Wow.
Yesterday, I could barely walk. Today,
I murdered 87 people, and now I can jump
Read
and
some
run.
books and go away.
Now I can teleport. Bet you didn't think I could do that.
I really wish they didn't do the smoke trail thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
it.
dumb.
superhuman. And all of this.
None of the bats are teleporting that way.
Right.
Where did this ability come from?
Yeah, I don't know. It's somebody made that style choice. Like, this is going to be part of his powers. And also, this music is just Batman Begins.
Yeah.
You hear this?
This scene is just Batman Begins.
I feel a kinship with these creatures.
Except in Batman Begins, they just show it. You don't have to explain it all to me.
No, we need more Jared Leto talking.
Like all of these movies, if this came out in 1997, sick. It would have been sick. People would have been all about it.
Yeah. Literally, that's how all of the Sony Spider-Man movies are. They all feel like 90s action movies.
look at his
Like,
ears.
that's fine.
Oh,
but-
that's gross.
How do I control it? Isolate it.
Ew.
And let it go.
Holy shit, that's rad. Of course.
Why smoke? Does that mean that's not actually...
Maybe the smoke only appears in like his vision.
I think that was him looking through echolocation.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? It was also captured on the security camera, so no.
Oh, true.
I don't like it. I don't get it.
Blood keeps me stable for 6 hours. But that window is growing shorter.
Don't put your hand over your mouth.
One question remains. What if?
What it is?
What it is?
What it is?
What happens if I go without? No blue, no red, nothing.
I just can't root for this character. I just can't connect to it.
You're really having a hard time here, bud.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
It's just that I think
We're
it's
struggling here.
It's just the Jared Leto of it doing this character. It's like what Augustine said. I keep thinking about it. It's like it takes itself too seriously. This movie takes itself too seriously.
It really does.
Venom does not take itself too seriously.
No.
That's why the
That's
first
why I like
Venom
it.
kind of works.
Yeah.
I can give Venom 1 a pass.
Yeah.
I hope somebody who's watching this puts a yawn counter on and just watches.
It's not even that late. It's not.
It's not that late, and this
I know
movie
you had
is
a,
just.
I know you had a long day, but it's like it's. If this movie was better, we would be on it. Jesus.
And I feel like it's not even moving. Like, okay, cool. He's got the things.
Yeah,
Where's
let's
the
go.
drama? Like, why do I need to root for this guy?
Yeah.
Michael?
Watch. We'll check the timer. It's only been 20 minutes.
Please don't tell me that, Hector.
It's been about 35. 30,
Oh, Lord.
40 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So
We're not that far into it.
Blood. Oh my God. Blood. How does he know that the word blood means I need to eat blood? Why doesn't he just watch him and say,
I know. Yeah, that annoys me now every time he does
Oh
it.
my God. It's like the old theater trick. I hate it. It's just like when people drink stuff in movies and you know there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Right. I don't know what budget this is. I'm assuming a few million dollars. Can we not make some kind of a
something
strawberry jam that this fool can drink?
Blue drinky? Yeah.
You did it. You found a cure to me.
I know that Jared Leto is an actor with a capital A. I don't buy any of this. I'm being too mean, dude. I just don't buy this thing.
No, you're not being too mean.
Michael, enough. Just give it to me. I need it. I can't live like this any longer.
I don't like the Milo storyline either.
No.
I can't.
I need this.
I've done things, Milo.
I've done things, Milo. Things I'm not proud of.
We can make that go away. The ones on the boat, they're thugs, guns for hire. I can make that go away.
You don't understand.
I do understand. Please, have I ever denied you anything?
You know what else this reminds me of? Remember the storyline in The Amazing Spider-Man 2? When Harry Osborn was like, "I'm dying, Peter.
Oh yeah,
I need your blood." Mm-hmm. It's like, why is that a source of drama for you? That these two characters have to be like, "We're dying. That's why we need it."
It's the only way some writers know how to write drama.
I don't know, man.
It's like when Michael Scarn does improv. Like everything has a gun. Have you seen The Office, Adam?
I don't think any writers that were on Amazing Spider-Man 2 were writers on this. I don't know if any producers were.
No,
I'm not sure.
But that's just like a standard, dramatic thing, right? To take it to a life and death point.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, the stakes are as high as they can go. Oh, dude,
wouldn't the stakes already be?
How you feeling, doctor?
Look, I'm in a hospital.
What's that actor's name from Portlandia? The SNL guy?
Fred Armisen?
Fred Armisen.
He kind of looks like
this guy looks like a character Fred Armisen would play.
That their blood was, what do you call it?
Exsanguinated. I looked it up. Graphic nature of some of these photos, but you're a doctor, so you know what people look like on the inside. These puncture wounds.
I don't know if this dude is just improvising right now.
He feels like it.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it.
Yeah. It kind of feels like they gave him lines and he's like,
no.
My guy's just going to say that?
It's kind of awkward that he is literally the only moment of levity that we're having in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it really stands out and it's really awkward.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time remembering what happened that night.
She's great, though.
You also work at the Horizon Lab, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Dr. Michael Morbius.
Yes.
Roman Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
He's hungry.
He hungry.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
We hungry.
You know, like horror movies, every time you get to a new scene with people, you're supposed to be like, oh my God, they might die.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
What is this scene? You know?
Why was that shot? It's just entirely too long.
Seemingly nice, like short-haired doctor or nurse is in danger.
Hello?
Sometimes,
Ooga booga.
Sometimes a PG-13 spooks is real fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You know, you guys remember that scene in like Moon Knight when Oscar Isaac was walking down that hallway of like the storage facility, and then it was like, and then like Khonshu like appeared.
Yeah, that was great.
Cool. That was cool.
Hello?
Hello.
Hallways are pretty scary. I do not feel scared here.
Run, dude. You got to run.
Oh-ee. Whoa.
Who's turning off the lights?
It also doesn't spend enough time building the relationships with all the characters.
Yeah, I don't understand his attachment to this little girl.
Well, like, you know, he's a doctor, but it's like, does he have a bunch of patients? He only has the one.
He only has this one person in this really weird hospital.
Yeah.
That looks like a storage facility.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that there were people in that hospital for hours and someone just noticed that there's a body laying there?
Yep.
Yeah.
In the morning, because people leave the hospital and it closes from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
But then again, he might not. I mean, he's a doctor, and so is Martine. But it's also like they just work in this lab. But maybe the lab is so specialized that that's why that little girl is staying there because she's getting treatment at this lab instead of like at a hospital. I don't know.
Agent Stroud.
I feel like
Rodriguez. We have a minute.
movie producers think that like high tech lab shit is cool. I don't care about that anymore.
Yeah, you look downright robust.
Well, I have good days and bad. Pilates helps.
How are you on boats?
You've been looking for a cure for your condition your whole life, right?
These cops already solved this. Like, he's primary suspect.
Got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah, you're coming with us.
Okay, so he's guilty.
Yeah, right? He just admitted guilt.
Proves everything they were.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're officially looking at a villain now.
Whoa, dude. Sick, bro. Dude. He dodged a bullet.
He's like Neo from the Matrix.
Huh?
Enough.
This looks like R.I.P.D. in a bad way. In a bad way.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Damn.
Artificial blood will stop working in a matter of days.
Okay, you're locked up. Who cares?
Dude, I just remembered like the post-credit scene of this movie. It's
Oh,
so
no.
bad. It's so bad.
Charlie Cox is Daredevil. Can you imagine?
That'd be funny. Same universe.
Holy water?
Apparently.
Really?
What? I'm not taking any chances.
They gotta make the Mexican guy superstitious.
8 dead mercs on a boat really doesn't ruffle our feathers. I'm pretty sure they were guilty of something and happy to have them off the water.
That's terrible copy.
Yeah,
right?
That's horrible.
Her name was Kristen. We worked together every single day for 7 years. She was a good person.
So why'd you do it?
I can't answer that.
All right, so this is what Michael's dealing with. I kind of wish the whole movie was just like a version of this.
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
No. I wish this movie was completely different.
Oh, focus on this as the central conflict over. I have to cure Milo too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about that.
There's something inside that I need.
Bag of artificial blood. It's in evidence, I'm sorry.
I'm starting to get hungry. You don't want to see me when I'm hungry.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord. Oh, my God.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry.
I mean, are we gonna start having fun with this movie? Like,
No. No. This movie has to stay serious.
You think that there's going to be a moment and then you're like, oh, okay, it's just very
No.
serious.
Your lawyer's here. It's Daredevil. Just kidding. It's She-Hulk. Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's this guy.
This guy.
It's Doctor Who.
Doctor Who over here.
Doctor Who over here.
You look terrible.
Doctor Who?
Your lawyer's a doctor?
A who? A doctor.
I don't care about this relationship.
No, not at all.
I feel like there's no the threads from them being kids to adults is so thin.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
And they don't even like really look.
I didn't understand it until you guys pointed it out. I was like, wait, these are the same. That's the same dude?
Yeah.
Supposed to be the kid.
That's
Milo.
crazy.
Man, listen to me. I don't believe it. You're not capable of that. I know.
I wish this was over already.
You got another 45 minutes.
No.
We need to get you out of here in whatever way possible.
Why?
This is where I belong. If I'm in here, then nobody else dies.
Yes.
Listen to me.
And the movie can finish.
It can all be over. My pain and suffering is done.
Here's something to keep you going.
And the cop didn't see that?
They didn't see that? Okay. Visitations happened inside a jail cell? No, never.
Yeah, right? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Well, they said he's his lawyer.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess that's
they don't
true.
let them visit inside a jail cell.
Because of exactly what just happened.
Exactly.
Oh, what are you drinking there, huh?
They didn't take away his alcohol in jail?
Drinking some blood? Oh, did you kill the people?
Jesus Christ.
Is that what happening?
This was written by 12-year-olds who think they know what jail is.
We left the cane in there. Milo! You son of a bitch!
Again, a studio dream person is going, oh my God, you guys, he left the cane in there.
What a
revelation.
He's the one who killed the nurse, bro. He killed the doctor. Oh my God. This is the greatest cinematic twist since The Usual Suspects.
Again,
oh my God, again with the mouth covering. Jesus Christ, man.
It's so fake, right?
It's so fake. And also, you never see him empty a bag of blood.
Never,
I know.
never.
Ever.
Lasted 400 years.
Default stock sound of an alarm. Jesus Christ.
It's like, this movie came out in what, 2021?
I think so, yeah.
And in like 1998, Blade looked better when he just jumped from like a roof to another roof. This looks so
Don't you
dumb,
ever mention Blade in this movie's presence.
You know,
don't ever stain Blade with
Morbius and Blade originally in the comics.
Yes,
like
they butt heads, right? They hunt each other.
Daily Bugle, please, sir.
Daily Bugle, please, sir.
There's the Spider-Man newspaper that they can use.
What else do you need to know? You know, you shouldn't judge someone by how they look.
That's so disgusting. It really bothers me how they decided to do gill ears.
You think I'm joking?
It is confusing because again, that seems to really be happening, but then when he uses his like echolocation, it does that
for the whole world.
Blurry diarrhea to the world.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, so that's just his point of view.
Yeah.
This little painting watercolor effect.
I killed the nurse. Do you know what it's like your first time? You have no idea what you're doing. You have no control.
Yeah, I don't care about this conflict anymore.
No, not at all.
You have to stop. You have to stop denying who you are. It's boring. We can go.
Good news. There's another 45 minutes.
Jesus Lord, Adam.
This isn't you. I know you. Where's the brother that I used to have?
How can you say that to me?
Are they gonna kiss?
Yeah, they should and make it more interesting.
I will never leave you. And I will not go back. You cannot make me go back. I won't let you make me go back.
Whoa!
The more I see a floaty camera like that, the more I fucking hate a floaty camera. Oh, I fucking hate a floaty camera.
Whoa, nothing even happened.
No.
It was a slow-mo, nothing happened.
The slow-mo of a random shot of a random frame.
Yeah, dude, the power effects bother me so much.
That's not what this is. This is a mistake.
Did they do it because like the Venom movies had effects that people liked? Like they're trying to like venomize these two?
Listen, man, I don't
cares?
know.
I don't think I can answer that question. I'm not qualified.
I gotta be watching this like you, Augustine. I want to lean back.
Yeah, you gotta really like. If I tense up at all, I'm gonna lose my shit with this movie.
Let me just relax.
Okay, here we go.
Just relax a little bit.
Live a little.
Cool. Subway tile in the dude's face, and they didn't even show it. All right.
It's like trying to be Nightcrawlery, and I'm like, but this is not the same character.
That's funny.
I know, Matt Smith.
That was
that's what I'm
actually
saying.
great.
There's one more.
Imagine a world where there's no Jared Leto in this film.
Right.
There's no Milo character, but it's Michael Morbius. But imagine if Matt Smith plays Michael Morbius.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked this movie better.
I'm not gonna fight you, Milo.
Yeah, that dude's a way better Morbius than Morbius.
But again, it's not the most important thing, but I do like how in the comic books, Michael Morbius is an American character. Matt Smith's a British actor. But in the Spider-Man animated show, he was like European. He was like
he had a thick
Felicia.
accent. Yeah,
Felicia, no, my darling.
He talked like an old vampire.
Like a Dracula. Yeah,
He's Romanian.
Yeah, that would have been great. I don't understand this.
I don't either. I can see the wind. Wind blows.
Like what wind?
Well, trains create
especially through the tunnel,
a wall of wind when they move.
But he's seeing it. He's like, I can use it to fly.
Yeah, right. Oh God.
He goes, wind blows. Hey guys, 42 minutes.
Man, you got to stop with this countdown.
I'm literally, this is the longest 42 minutes of my life.
Dr. Bancroft.
Yeah. Not even this delicious German-style Schwarzbeier beer is helping.
This brose does help.
Does it?
This brose does help. Because I'm with my bros.
Brose does help with the bros.
Like the Spider-Man animated show and like some of the original comics, make it more about the romance, right? No Milo in the story. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Make it about Michael Morbius trying to be with Martine. That you can do a movie about that.
But she hates him because she knows what he did.
Yeah, man.
Right? Like,
if I were Michael Morbius, I would love her too. Come on. I would give up being a vampire powers.
I'm me and I love her.
To be with her.
I'm me and I love her.
The guy at the front's like, hey, what'd she say? I wasn't paying attention.
She's just screaming.
I don't know what she said. She looked great. This movie brought to you by Monster.
Yep.
Go sugar-free.
Go watch Morbius and get sugar-free Monster. Wanted for
Chameleons.
Chameleons. Great Escape. See, dude, the most Spider-Man thingy about this movie are the fucking newspaper,
newspaper articles,
like headline stories. Oh, she's talking to
be here.
She's talking to him.
I didn't kill her, son.
I know.
Milo. I took the serum.
You did kill all those people on the boat, though.
Yeah, you killed a shit ton of people on a boat,
this
bro.
This movie has just such a mixed message.
Not that kind of vampire.
Just checking.
You're not a vampire at all.
I wanted to be there.
Well, then apology rescinded. I guess we're both a little crazy.
God.
How do you feel?
I do not feel any type of chemistry between these two actors
maybe,
all.
Maybe it's just my own personal feelings against
I just have
Jared
to drink
Leto
more often.
No. There's zero chemistry.
Yeah, I know there are people, I know there are women who like his whole deal, like they're into it. I don't get it. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fakie, bro.
Sorry, this one's no good.
Check it again and keep them for yourself.
No, I don't want to do it.
There's plenty more where those came from.
Fake $100 bills? Sure.
Michael.
What is this movie doing? Just
I don't know.
Have a
now
scene.
he's a crime fighter.
Let me go get your money back.
Now he's a street level crime fighter.
You write him up to something.
Oh God!
I'm gonna go make them a convertible.
Got it.
Paramedics would never leave a bag of blood just sitting on the stairs.
When we get to the Madam Web movie, it's going to intercut to this moment.
Oh God! It looks, the trailer looks like it took place in this alleyway.
Sony's just so bad at this, dude. They're so bad at
They are.
It's weird
making a Marvel movie.
Yeah. Adam, if Sony ever called you, they're like, Adam, we'd like you to direct Morbius 2. Would you do it?
Hell no. No way.
Even if they were like,
kind of a thankless job,
here's
man.
$3 million on top of royalties.
No.
Never.
No, because it's like you you're bringing creativity and it's gonna get all squashed by well, we gotta we're gonna make money and you're like
Do you feel like you could potentially you wouldn't even join this to like potentially save
no, because it's not interconnected anyway. And it's like, my first question would be, what's the point of this universe?
Sciencey stuff and a bag of spicy Cheetos.
He wants my lab.
They're called hot Cheetos, pendejo. Nobody says spicy Cheetos.
And the pretty little stinky pinky.
Who the hell are you, man?
That's not the first question I would ask.
You can go now.
That was not funny at all.
In the trailer.
Who wrote that?
In the trailer, he says, I am Venom. And then the guy's like freaked out and he goes, no, I'm just kidding. That's that other guy. That's not me.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's like,
that
okay.
where's
the levity?
I don't know why
it's not
changed
there.
it, dude.
Yeah, in the trailer it works.
Right?
If that would have happened in the movie, I'd be like, all right, well, at least something.
Yeah. No way, dude. We got to stay as serious as possible.
And it's like, once again, trying so hard to be connected, but it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Again, I also I'm sorry. The part of the character that's interesting to me is not that he's a scientist.
Right.
He's a vampire.
Everyone's favorite part in this movie. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's in good shape, though. Good for him.
This is as bad as the Venom 3 as the Spider-Man 3 dance scene.
It's worse because at least in that we're laughing. You know.
No, I wasn't laughing. I hated that scene.
It's cheesy.
This one's more pathetic. Yeah, this one's more pathetic.
He does the.
Yeah.
Who again? What person just watched that and went, "Oh my god,
that was
that's
great.
Fucking rad.
This guy is a psychopath. This is my
crazy.
This is my favorite new villain ever in a movie. Milo, so cool.
Do I know you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
We've met.
You gotta love a quiet talking in a loud club.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I talk to people in a loud place.
Tequila to remember, whiskey to forget. It's good.
In real life, he'd be like, you know what they say? Tequila to remember, whiskey to forget. What?
Huh?
Tequila? Never mind.
Never mind. Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna do you a favor. Let me walk out of here.
It's all about people just bullying other people.
And it's like,
all that's happening in this movie.
Nobody's nice.
Can I get my friend here and his friends?
It's just also like the writers of this are like, you know, it would be like a real dangerous scenario here.
A bar fight.
In a superhero, who gives a shit, dude?
Why did we need that scene? Oh God. I mean, what do we need that for? We did not need that. We could have cut straight to this.
Augustine, motivation.
What? What is it?
So, like, also, Matt Smith's character, Milo, he's got a real goofy look that he's just like super nice suits and then like New
tennis
Balance
shoes.
tennis shoes. Like,
I didn't even notice
stupid,
that.
Dude.
He needs to be comfortable when he's morbing it up.
Sorry, I let myself in. I hope I didn't startle you.
I would have known our biggest funder was coming. I would have planned a nice dinner for us.
Oh, because he's like loaded and always gives Michael Morbius the money. And I don't care. I don't like this character.
I don't know. I think if I can get to him before the police do, I can help him. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you? You two have always been so close.
He's so like soft-spoken and sweet and stuff. It's like, I also just don't really buy him as a...
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe I need to see him in more stuff. If he plays a villain somewhere else, I'd think he's scary, but...
You don't happen to know where he is, do you, Martine?
Those bats are super distracting.
The heartbeats. Is this trying to be like a Hannibal Lecter scary?
I don't know.
British, posh man.
It's not.
Saying something.
Not coming across.
Creepy before he kills somebody. I don't buy it.
If you hear from him, tell him we are the few against the many.
We're the future, Charles, not them.
I've read those original Morbius comics. The only way this character works is if he's a villain in Spider-Man.
Yep.
If there was 100%. If there was a Spider-Man film with Tom Holland and he meets a scientist who's like, "Hey, I'm working on some stuff. I've got vampire bat DNA. Hear me out. They have special enzymes in their blood. That blah 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 whatever." And then he turns into this cursed character, like a Werewolf by Night, Jack Russell, or I don't know. And then he had his own movie. Cool.
Fine.
Cool.
Yeah. This movie is missing 100% Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You may want to close that up.
Before I suck your blood.
Yawn counter. Add another one.
Suck you dry.
How does it feel?
Who cares?
Who cares? I was thinking the same thing.
When you're on red, come on.
Inside of me, something.
I'm so quiet and cool and quiet. I'm Michael Myers.
Primal.
Candy. Primal.
That's what we should be watching instead of this.
Guys, I gotta drive all the way home after this.
I'm sorry.
There's none of these scenes that have happened have needed to be in the movie.
Nice work, though.
Jared Leto might have so much influence as an actor and a producer. Is he a producer on this movie?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I
That
don't
like
think so.
he has things in his contract or the deal of this, kind of like Dwayne Johnson or Vin Diesel, where it's like they can't look uncool. That it's
I think you might be right.
That this movie has to make him look so fucking cool all the time, and he there's no flaws in his character, and he just wants to help people. And I'm like, you're the villain, you're the bad guy of a comic book storyline, but it hurts the movie because it makes his character so bland. Do you know what I mean?
There's no chemistry.
Yeah,
It feels gross.
That he had to bring in another like funnier white guy to play the villain, because it's like, because your hero is so like stoic and boring.
Yeah. And also, has this guy been jealous of their relationship now? Like,
I
what?
don't know.
What was that shot for?
CCTV.
Yeah, almost every place has one.
Check this out.
Maybe I'm giving Al too much credit here, this actor, but I feel like he's commenting on the tropes of this movie.
Yeah.
The director had Tyrese be like, I need you to stand there and look at the CCTV and say CCTV. And
That
then
ain't
Al,
Morbius.
your character's going to go get it.
The moniker vampire murderer.
Oh, God.
Prime suspect, renowned
Oh, is
scientist.
this guy a vampire hunter now?
Renowned
Jesus.
scientist.
Suggests the killer could be a copycat. Residents are being urged to stay home after sundown.
Nobody's freaking out about the fact that they have distorted faces and claws.
You discovered my secret.
Yeah, dude, you're on the news and everybody clocked it. Like,
I am reborn. I am the resurrection.
The resurrection.
Cool. I like the way you delivered that line. Wow. Yeah, I think you're so cool.
Is this enjoyable for anybody anymore at this point?
No, this is not enjoyable from frame one.
Come on, it's kind of
Good line delivery. I'm gonna try to be an actor like that.
We're at riff tracks now.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
What the fuck? Oh my god! I'm gonna start doing that to both of you whenever you leave.
At a script level, it's not doing it. So these two are just trying to pull a moment out of nothing.
There's literally nothing.
Michael, the favorite!
Oh, don't be childish, Milo! If anyone has a claim to being my favorite, it's you. I've devoted my life to you.
It's not lying. This guy has done is the only relationship he has.
I am repulsed by what you've done, by what you've become, whatever this thing.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I don't like that the face can just...
Yeah.
Like, it needs to be like you're transformed, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Until you go back like a werewolf, okay? Like, he can just turn it off.
Okay, I don't care.
Tell Michael. You tell him I'm gonna kill as many as I want.
How's he gonna tell Michael that? You just obliterated his brain.
Yeah.
Right on, dude.
Lord.
Hey.
You don't believe this.
Why?
I like her blouse. I like those jeans. She looks fantastic.
S tier.
Look,
S tier character.
She's my favorite thing about this movie. Yeah, she is S tier in this movie.
She's got great earrings.
Yeah.
I like the way she's wearing her hair.
She probably smells real good.
Yeah. She definitely smells real
Anytime
good.
the camera's
Is that
looking,
Gucci?
looking at her and not Jared Leto, I'm like, this is a good movie.
Yeah, right?
Right now, bad movie.
Bad movie. Ugh.
Wait,
she's in it, so it's 50% good.
But
Good movie. Yeah.
not as good.
Turn
Bad.
it off.
Your solution,
Bad.
huh?
Turn it off. Good. Turn it back on.
it's up to me to take it out.
Can you speak up, guy?
Yeah,
One time. Don't do that.
That's gross, bro.
Even she's like,
Yeah, she's like, I don't like this guy touching.
Nicholas, you okay?
Michael.
This, by the way, this is his final Morbius costume. What he's wearing right now. This is what they settled on.
Nicholas?
Oh, Nicholas just calls him on a phone,
Yeah.
on his cell phone.
Siri,
dying.
dial Michael.
My brain has been turned to mush.
Yeah, he fucking beat.
Yeah.
Did you see that punch
He
he took?
slapped him
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah. He
super
slapped
power
him so
punched
hard
him.
he broke the sound barrier.
He slapped the Swedish out of him.
Jesus.
Yeah. Is he a Swedish actor?
Yeah, I think so.
He's British now.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he is British. I thought he was Swedish.
Nicholas?
He's Welsh now.
He hit him so hard, he's American.
He slapped him so hard.
He's,
He's like,
he's Argentinian.
Michael,
he went
oh
down
my
by the
God.
South Pole.
Michael, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué
¿Qué
pasó?
pasó, Miguel?
Miguel.
Ayúdame, Miguel.
Miguel, tu hermano. Milo.
Vampiros, el diablo, el diablo.
Guys, what's the best?
Not even a single tear.
What is the best? What's the most emotional death in a superhero movie?
I mean, Tony's is great.
Yeah. Even like Yinsen in the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You know,
the scientist in
Albert.
Terminator 2 going.
all right. I'll count it as a superhero movie, sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did Matt Smith go? Yeah, see, this is his final look. In the comic books, he has a costume that has like red gliders and like a big, you know, yeah.
Sony's still making superhero movies that are too scared to embrace what they are.
I mean,
Yeah. It's very 1998.
yeah.
Oh,
at least with Madam Web, they're all getting costumes. I guess.
Also, I remember that. That's true, I guess. Hopefully, that'll mean it's fun,
Right?
but
Oh, now it's purple.
yeah, because he's wearing like a purple.
The
coat.
suit has like purple on the inside.
Oh, I see.
Like Hot Toys made an action figure of this. Have you seen that?
No.
Like it looks sick, and it's like, why did you guys make this? I wish this was cool. Like I wish I was like, man, what a cool, impressive, you know. Every superhero movie should have like a fun, impressive wow moment, you know? He just goes to a dance floor. Martina. She's like, me llamo Martina. Wait.
Martina, cabrón.
Cabrón.
Make it mean something.
Oh, is she gonna die for real?
I can help you.
Dude. Is she really gonna die? Oh no, she's gonna give her blood to him so he can live.
No, she's his blood bag.
Stupid. I had a review of this movie, or I remember I did it after this movie came out, and somebody was like, I liked Jared Leto in this. I thought he was good. And I remember being like, here's the thing. I had just seen House of Gucci right before this. And that's not a good movie. It's not a good movie, but Jared Leto is in like full makeup, like big belly, balding hair, and he has like the thickest Italian accent. He's like a Mario brother, but at least it's such an over-the-top character. And I remember being like, that's the movie he went over the top for, not this one. What if he had a European?
No,
can you imagine if he was in this movie like my name is Michael Morbius? It would be fun.
It would be better.
It'd be
Totally.
funny. But he's so serious and cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Drink the
Milo, I'm
red.
here to kill you, you motherfucker.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
They literally just hit slow-mo on random frames.
Listen, say what you want about Zack Snyder, but at least he's got a little bit more
That's
style
true. That's
with
true.
his slow motion. Jesus.
His slow-mo works way better than this.
Yeah, like exactly. Each second that they do the slow-mo, like right then in the slow-mo, it was just Morbius like crappily breaking away from Milo, and Milo was just going like this. Oh, I lost you. That's what you like. That's the
Okay, there you
slow-mo
go.
hit.
That's a shot. That's a shot because that was a punch.
But it was a bad composition.
Slice. Yeah.
They need some animators to come in and be like, look, man, this is what the storyboard should look like.
Hey, yo, what the fuck you doing with this movie?
Is this makeup?
No, it keeps changing too much.
Yeah. I wish it was makeup. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Well, you mentioned this already. It's like, just make a commitment. Are they in vampire face or not?
Yeah.
It changes so much. Like, they probably spent so much money changing that back and
it
forth.
doesn't make sense when it changes. Like,
No, it's one thing if he's like losing his power because of his loss of, the blood. That's fine, but to just constantly change it in the middle of a scene
whenever he wants to,
yeah,
it's like emotion based rather than like blood based, which doesn't make sense because his powers are all blood based.
Right.
I don't know.
It's like Hulk. Hulk stays Hulk until he's done being Hulk.
Yeah.
You could do better than this! It's not a curse! You created us!
Oh, he's gonna call his billion bats. Jesus Christ.
And he's dead. Well, great movie.
Yeah, good stuff.
Least favorite thing about this movie is not even Jared Leto and his performance and his choices. It's not. It's that the Milo character exists. I hate this character. His motivation is just, now I'm going to go show Michael.
Now I'm mad at Michael.
Yeah, like I'm going to prove to him that we should be evil killers.
Yeah.
Right.
Together.
Because we've evolved and now we have power.
And what are the bats going to do?
And these shots are so CG. It's so dark. Who cares? And the music is just Hans Zimmer Batman.
This is like the Arkham Asylum scene. And Batman's using the bats as like a distraction.
Somebody at Sony
was a real hard-on for Chris Nolan.
Was home one weekend and they rewatched Batman Begins.
Yeah.
And they went, wait a minute.
Right there.
I figured it out.
I think we have access to a Morbius. We should do that.
We have bats, right? We have bats.
Oh my gosh.
Why did he pick up a javelin all of a sudden?
What is he going to Kamehameha these bats at him?
He's got a Hadouken? He just Hadouken him with bats. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
You've been humanized.
Oh, thank God.
Michael. Can't kill me.
That was it? That was the fight? The final fight?
Does he kill him or does he just cure him? I don't
cures
care.
him, but in curing him, he
You gave me my name. Remember?
he's chronically ill, so he's going to die.
I remember everything.
This is where you find out, oh, it's the little boy from the beginning.
No, I mean, we knew that.
Yeah.
I can turn back too. What the fuck is the point of doing a vampire superhero
What's the
movie,
point,
you guys?
What's the point?
Oh, so he's just gonna die right there?
Oh.
That is kind of messed up.
Lucy. Also, I don't think they explained why he changed the name, right?
No.
The beginning is that he had a friend named Milo.
Oh,
that
right.
He either
Yeah,
died or was moved.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
before that, he had a friend named Milo. So every
Right.
new kid that comes in, he just calls him
Milo,
Milo.
that's right.
Which is kind of bullying and messed up.
It's kind of weird.
fucked up.
Morbius should have called him Lucian. His name's
Yeah.
Lucian. So already made me root against Morbius kid. Spider-Man was busy that night.
Yeah.
Look at Tyrese. Tyrese has had the same look on his
Yeah.
face the entire movie.
know.
Oh, what they're going to say
What
since
the
Fast and the Furious 1.
Well, I mean, yes, but also This entire movie, he has not changed his facial expression.
Yeah. Dude, if that happened in New York City, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, there he goes.
That's a lot of bites. Oh, she lived it.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
turning into
She sucked his blood.
I forgot that dumb shit that she's now going to have powers.
Jesus. Let me guess, she's just going to jump up into the air and fly with him.
It's Morbin time.
What a dumb shit movie, man. Oh my God.
You thought it was over?
It is.
Almost.
But not quite.
Augustine, strap in.
They knew people were gonna be leaving the theater.
It's
chomping at the bit.
Strange.
Yeah, this is wild.
Oh my God.
And like he ends up in a jail cell.
Why is he in jail?
You know what's so funny? Michael Keaton does all these movies where he plays these characters in comic book movies, and then he goes, "I don't know, I don't watch them, I don't know what's happening."
Exactly.
I love him.
Oh, I know, I do too. I love him.
I hope he got paid for this.
Yeah,
more than Jared Leto did for this movie. Like,
hope the food's better in this joint.
Great.
He's got some character.
Developing at the Manhattan Detention Center when a man identifying himself as Adrian Toombs simply appeared in an otherwise empty
how did that make
cell.
the news?
A hearing has been set that could likely lead to his immediate release.
And they like release his name and they, like on the news. I'm like, might as well put up his picture. Might as well, like, what are we doing?
And also, they're basically saying none of this matters because Batman's here.
Yeah. Okay, did you think it was over?
It's not over.
No, there can't be more.
M. Like that M was going to be iconic in any way. Like,
not at all.
They think the same thing about the Venom V. They're just like, all we have to show you is the one letter. No.
That's how it works, you turd.
Ghost Rider.
I wish, dude. That'd be sick. If they just threw in a random Ghost Rider in this movie.
First of all, why does he have the suit?
Thanks for meeting me, Doc. I've been reading about you.
I'm listening.
I'm not sure how I got here. Has to do with Spider-Man, I think. I'm still figuring guys like us should team up. Could do some good.
Intriguing.
Oh,
what?
God.
What?
It's just the most like awkwardly written.
And it's like, where did he get the suit?
I mean, he was released from prison.
I don't know.
And he knew how to make that, didn't he? He had to have been some kind of an expert, at least for his own gear.
I don't
somewhat.
know. I have no idea.
Maybe he found the tinkerer
None
of this universe.
makes sense.
Because I don't know how much time it took. It happened from when he was released from prison to when
that moment.
to that moment.
Yeah, it's just
could be a couple months.
It's
I don't know.
literally the definition of
So
throwing
forced.
shit at the wall and seeing
So
what sticks.
But here's the thing. Usually people don't take that big of a risk when you're throwing shit at a wall. Movie executives obviously don't like to lose money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my big question is who convinced who that this is gonna be, and it's the same goes for Madam Web, and the same goes for Venom for me, because I don't like any of those Venom movies. Who convinced them to say, "Hey, make it"?
I'll tell you what.
Do this.
I'll tell you what. Do I think that Tom Hardy likes the character of Venom? I
don't think so.
I think so. Just
He
like
seems
remember
really into it.
when Oscar Isaac was saying like he grew up watching X-Men the animated series. Oscar Isaac loved Apocalypse. That's why he did that movie. The X-Men movie. It was a bad movie. And afterwards he's been like, yeah, it didn't really, it wasn't really what I grew up with. I think Tom Hardy's kind of in like a good way, he's kind of like a edgy cheeseball,
Maybe.
Haven't we talked about this? Doesn't he have like a black belt?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have
He does Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and he's a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what kind of man does Brazilian jiu-jitsu and also is a rapper and wears and dresses the clothes that Tom Hardy
The
does?
type of dude who listens to Joe Rogan.
A dude who, but I don't think he listens to Joe Rogan, but like a dude who's like, my favorite comic book character, Venom. That's the type of dude I think he is. So the opportunity came along. Out of all the Spider-Man characters, Venom is the one that does make the most sense to give him a spin-off movie, but spin-off being the operative word here. You have to spin him off
From
of an existing thing. And Sony was like, well, we can't bring back Topher Grace. That didn't work. That franchise is over.
Yep.
Somebody at Sony went, if we're going to do this by ourselves without Marvel Studios, so we make more money, let's do Venom. Can we do it without Spider-Man? I think we can. I don't think they can. Then somewhere along the way, they were like, Tom Hardy might want to do it. I've talked to him. Let's have a meeting with him. We want Tom to do it. Tom wants to do it. And then that's how that movie was greenlit.
Yeah.
And then that sequel was, if we can convince Woody Harrelson to do like the tease tag at the end, he can be the main villain of the second one. The villain who in the comic books was originally inspired by Natural Born Killers, Woody Harrelson. Cletus Cassidy Carnage was inspired by Natural Born Killers. They're just getting a Woody Harrelson, however old he is now, to do Natural Born Killers. And they're like, that's our sequel. And that sequel sucked.
Yeah.
But that's how that got greenlit, is it's Tom Hardy versus Woody Harrelson. We got a movie.
Yeah.
This one, look, I don't know how Craven was greenlit. I don't know how Aaron
movie.
Taylor Johnson is enough of a draw for some executive to go, yep, he's the lead, and we'll get Russell Crowe is in this, and that's our movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if that's enough, dude. I don't know how Madam Web was greenlit.
Yeah.
I like those characters, but out of all the Spider-Man women characters, I'm like, you got to do Black Cat. Why not that one? Why, and then they're putting like 4 of them in one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them aren't the most fleshed out characters in the comic books.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, it's like all these things are in separate universes, but then they're not.
Yeah,
but then they are again. But then it ties to
this is supposed to be in the same world as the 2 Venom movies so far. I don't know about Craven. I don't know about Madam Web. But
is Craven ever going to come out?
Yeah, later this year. Like in the fall.
Like a year and a half ago.
So to go back to your question, Augustine, how did this get greenlit? I think it's just the power of Jared Leto. Somebody went, Jared wants to do this. He's meeting with Sony. We told him that we have these characters. He saw Morbius and was like, that looks interesting. And
he looks like me.
And some executive went, vampire, superhero, done. That's our
rock star, done.
But they didn't even do that shit in this movie.
No.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think that Jared Leto has enough sauce. In my opinion, I don't go to
carry this. Yeah,
to carry any movie. I don't go to movies to see him.
No,
I do think that he can be a good actor, but
if he's a supporting actor and I happen to be interested in the rest of it, yeah, I'll go.
But I also feel like he comes with this baggage of like you're watching him on screen and you're like, I kind of know a little bit about his personal life, but also he just feels like he's acting so much.
Yeah.
Versus like other actors who may be at his level. Remember, Jared Leto did Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the McConaissance.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey could be himself and be Matthew McConaughey, and I could still see him in a movie and like love it, and I get sucked into it, and I think that he's a great actor.
Yeah.
But at Jared Leto, I can't like just ignore his Jared Leto-ness.
Yeah.
But I think he has enough power and sway in Hollywood that he's like, I want to do this movie.
Yeah.
And Sony was like, okay, you're a movie star. And I'm like,
people are sniffing his shit so much that they're just like, yeah, this guy, he's the guy. Listen, we can shit talk this movie all day. Adams had a long day.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our conversation is going to add to like the discourse. I guess all I can end this movie is saying that Madam Web's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
This
Do you think
movie,
it'll be better or worse than this?
I think it'll be worse.
Wow.
Because this movie wasn't as bad as I thought. This movie is a waste of time. That's what this movie is. And that's why this movie is bad.
Yeah.
Because this movie had nothing to say.
Yeah.
It had nothing cool to show.
Yeah,
it had nothing to add to the superhero conversation.
It's not the worst movie I've seen.
Honestly, like if this movie, if they had established it's just a Morbius movie, we're not worried about being tied to other stuff. If they gone that route, I would have been like, all right, well, at least, he's fine.
Yeah.
But they're trying so hard.
To make us excited. And no, this movie didn't accomplish any of that.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just wait and see what Madam Web has to offer. And maybe I can even wait enough to like not watch it and then wait until we do a watch like this.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to go pay for that movie. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not going to go pay for that movie.
Yeah.
The only way I'll see it is if we get a screener or until it comes out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Or it's on streaming. So might have to wait a while for that
But this is fun doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have another conversation of the ongoing sort of Sony verse and just kind of talk.
Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah.
I think after we see Madam Web, or at least a couple of us see Madam Web, it would be worth it to talk about sort of like, where's the Sony universe?
I think that's a good conversation we can have. And I think that maybe after Madam Web comes out and we all see it, we could do another ranking list of the Sonyverse. Anyways, let's call it a night, boys. It's late. We don't need to waste any more time talking about this movie.
Guys, what did you think about this movie? If this is your first time watching, your second or third, if you've seen this movie more than once, you are a real trooper. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think they could do with this character next? What should they do? Or should they just abandon this and start anew? Let us know. And we'll see you guys in the next reaction.
Bye.
Bye.